What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ, and you're probably noticing, if you're not new to this channel, there is definitely a different background. Now, we'll go into all of this probably in one of the next videos. However, with this, that's basically what this video is, and that is the fact that we have indeed moved from Arizona to Tennessee, at least for now. Now, with that said, what this video is all about is the 2021 Hyundai Santa Fe Calligraphy all-wheel drive. H-Track, it is all-wheel drive, but H-Track technically by Hyundai. With that said, let's go ahead and get right on into this video. Let's roll. So, I wanted to talk about the gas mileage in this video. Now, again, it is a 2021 Hyundai Santa Fe Calligraphy, all-wheel drive, H-Track, you know, whatever you want to call it. And with that, driving all the way across the country, I started the odometer with the trip at the very beginning. So from Casa Grande, Arizona to Westmoreland, Tennessee. I think it's like 1,659-ish miles. And then also we went ahead and with that, there's a timer as well to see how long did it take? How long was the vehicle running? And the answer is 24 hours and 42 minutes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and roll a clip here really quick. I got most of the footage, but then basically from right up to close to the Tennessee border and in, I ran out of memory, and I didn't want to delete everything else that I had. So with that said, you're not getting the very end of the trip, but you get all the way from Arizona up until Tennessee, and we just roll it here within like a 3-minute clip. Again, pretty fast. I slow down a few segments, but kind of neat to see how the landscape changes. Let's roll it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little bit of time lapse. That actually took some time to make, but I really did think it was pretty neat myself watching it back. Boy, is that a long drive though. Not gonna lie to you, we did it in 3 days, and it was a long drive. Leg one was literally from Queen Creek, Arizona. We went from there to Amarillo. That was the longest day. Then we went from Amarillo all the way to past Little Rock. I can't even think of the name of the town right now, but it was honestly only like 15 minutes from the Tennessee border, so it was pretty close to the Tennessee border. And then from there we had obviously a pretty short leg in to Westmoreland, Tennessee. So that's kind of like how we split it up. Now, talking about the vehicle, how did it do? Now, it's sitting outside the garage right now, the Santa Fe. However, it is super windy today. Even if I put my mic on and put the dead cat on, all that stuff to reduce wind noise, it would just not make quality audio. So we're just going to hang out in the garage here to talk about that vehicle. So driving across country, had absolutely zero problems. Got a fresh oil change in it before we started the journey. And now, obviously, here within the next couple months, I do need to go ahead and get another oil change. Anytime you're driving for just long distances like that, obviously it's running a little bit warmer, but gonna go ahead and get that done. Now, the vehicle performed flawlessly. The one thing that you don't ever get to tell on reviews whenever you're, especially vehicles you just review for a week or you don't drive them for long distances, you don't really know if the seat's comfortable or not. Now, the back was very comfortable. However, the seat itself, like, you know, where your butt is sitting, that was bothering me a little bit. Whenever I was getting to Amarillo, I did good for about 8 hours. And in the last 3 hours, like, my butt was sore. Like, I was like shifting and moving and I was like, oh man, it's getting sore. But you're driving for 11 hours. I don't know if there's too many seats. You're going to be very comfortable just sitting for 11 hours. So with that said, it did really well. I was actually very happy with that. Temperature control, obviously no issues. The lane centering, absolutely love that, especially whenever you're going cross country. Super easy. Obviously keep your hands on the wheel, blah, blah, blah. You guys get the idea. But having those features, heads-up display, navigation, heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel. And as you guys just saw in that little clip, like, we hit like a mini blizzard, essentially. Like, on camera, it actually looked better on camera than it did in person, surprisingly. It had very low visibility, and the all-wheel drive system did great. Put it in snow mode and that thing did really good. Now, I've also since tested that and put it in the locked mode for the lockers. That thing doesn't slip in the slightest. Like, it does really good. And it's just on all-season tires too. Like, if you put winter tires on that thing, I would literally take it anywhere. Zero issue. So it did really good. And despite all that, elevation changes, everything, the MPG, that is the question, and that is probably the main point, in my opinion, of this video, right? Because when you go cross country, that's when you get a true MPG over long trips. Now, again, all-wheel drive, keep that in mind. And also, 0 to 60 is 6 seconds flat on this SUV. So, like, it's no slouch. And again, obviously, I own some pretty quick cars. 2015 Audi R8 V10 Plus and a C8 Corvette, and then 2 different Camaros here. So believe me, I know what fast is. I understand that, and I've owned plenty of other cars too if you're new to this channel. For an SUV, that thing, 0 to 60 of 6 seconds flat is really good. Now, MPG, that's what you all want to know. And it was 1,659.9 miles. And again, 24 hours and 42 minutes, and it averaged 22.7 MPGs. I don't know if you can see it there. Hopefully you can see pretty good. Try to angle it a few different ways here, but it did really good. Like, to me, I was super impressed with that. Honestly, again, we hit a bunch of different stuff. We were using the all-wheel drive whenever it came time to in snow and all that kind of stuff in Arizona and New Mexico. After that, it was good the rest of the way. But again, I was really impressed. It honestly, Bang for your buck, I just don't think you're going to beat it. I mean, it literally has, again, I've done the full review on it, but it's got suede all along the headliner and everything, pano roof, heated rear seats, rear window shades, like you name it, that thing pretty much has it, and can't beat the warranty either. So if you're considering an SUV, especially this one, and again, I was very impressed. It does really well in snow. I've been able to test it since living here in Tennessee. But with that said, shorter video, but I at least wanted to get this across. Stay tuned for the next video. And if it's not the next, it's the one after that. We have another car coming. Now you're going, you don't have any room, and you're right. We're working to add a garage to this house, so that way the Santa Fe can sit inside, and then that way also the new car can sit inside as well. We're in the process of talking to some contractors, but I think you guys are gonna like this vehicle coming. I'll give you a hint. The window sticker was just over 105,000. It is V8 supercharged. I'll leave it at that. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.